Hey everybody, this is Derek, aka No One on YouTube. Thank you for clicking on my video. And this is another Tarja Tuesday, and I'm so late from um, putting something up. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon here in Florida, of USA, Eastern time. So it probably means that it's already maybe 6 o'clock in the evening for you guys, and you guys are like, "Where's the Tarja video?" So I tell you what, I'm gonna do two Tarja videos. One is a song, and one is I think it's an interview. So I was going through Tarja's channel, and she did a Within Temptation cover of the song Angels. Now, I heard that song a long time ago, the original with Within Temptation. I don't necessarily remember it, but that's okay. I'm sure it'll like come back to my memory as soon as Daria starts singing it. And then what I want to react to as well is it's called Meet the Artist, Tarja Turunen, and it says Tarja being interviewed to Chaoszine at Tuska Festival 2025. So this is a recent interview. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to I'm going to get the headphones on and minimize the screen. Okay. And then we're going to listen to Angels right away. And then we're going to get into the interview. So let's do this first. So Tarja doing Angels, a Within Temptation cover. And I'm assuming this is at her home, but look at that. How beautiful is that? That's gorgeous. Let me just make sure this is the best possible. Okay, 720 is the only quality. I mean, this was a few years back. So, all right, let's go.
Sparkling angel, I believe you are my savior in my time of need. Blinded by faith, I couldn't hear all the whispers, the warnings so clear. I see the angels, I lead them to your door. There's no escape now, no mercy no more, no remorse, 'cause I still remember this way when you tore me apart. You took my heart, you see me right from the start. You showed me dreams I wish they'd turn into real. You brought the promise and made me realize it was all just a lie. Sparkling angel, I couldn't see your dark intentions, your feelings for me. Fallen angel, tell me why. What is the reason, the thorn in your eye? I see the angels, I lead them to your door. There's no escape now, no mercy no more, no remorse, 'cause I still remember this way when you tore me apart. You took my heart, you see me right from the start. You showed me dreams I wish they'd turn into real. You broke the promise and made me realize it was all just a lie. Could have been forever, though it reached me.
Okay, so this is pretty much over halfway through, but yeah, beautiful scenery. Daria looks beautiful. She's relaxed. Um, it's a cool microphone too, but this song definitely fits her vocals as well. I love Sharon Deladell's vocals, and Sharon's is different than so many of these other um, popular European female vocalists, whether it's Tarja, whether it's Simone Simons from Epica, or Floor Jansen, or whether it's Anek, or whether it's, they all have like their different styles and ways of doing things. But it's cool when you hear one singer doing somebody else's song. It's just cool, and it doesn't need to be like with comparisons. I can't stand comparisons. I just posted up that Marco Tarja Phantom of the Opera, and somebody posted like, their opinion of another singer doing it better, and I immediately deleted the comments. I am not going to put up with that, making negative comments about one singer to another, because that always got on my nerves even before I was reacting. It's okay to have your favorite. It's okay to have that passion for a certain singer, but don't spread negativity. Don't go on somebody's video just to leave something negative about the artist. That makes you a loser. That makes you a complete loser. Don't do that. And don't do it on my channel. So with that said, Tarja is doing a wonderful performance of this. And honestly, I don't remember the original that well, but I'm enjoying this. So let's just go back like 10 seconds. Oh, and maybe a little bit more just to get that note. As you can see, Tarja's mouth is wide open to get that sound out. All right, let's go.
The smile when you tore me apart, you took my heart, deceived me right from the start. You showed me dreams, I wish they'd turn into real. You broke the promise and made me realize it was all just a lie. Could have been forever, no we had reached the
That was awesome. I tell you what, I think this is one of my favorite Tarja covers. With next to okay, so I'll say my three favorite covers, and not in any order, but The Unforgiven by Metallica, Numb by Linkin Park, and Angels with Within Temptation. Uh, Great covers. This is a fantastic. Oh, let me hit like here. Um, this was a fantastic version. Okay, so now here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to enlarge my screen, because we're just going to go right to the interview, meet the artist. And let me full screen this, get my headphones back on. So not quite sure what they're going to ask her about. And well, let's just see. Let's see what Tarja has to say or respond to whatever it is that, and hopefully that the interview is going to ask some good questions. Sometimes you get some good interviewers, and then sometimes you get, but let's see. Okay.
Hi, I am Tarja, and you are watching Chaoszine.
Hello, you're watching Chaoszine, and this is Tuska Weekend. We are in Finland, and this is Meet the Artist series, and we are honored enough to have Tarja here today with us. Hi, welcome.
Hey. Very happy to be here.
Great. So I was thinking, what could I ask you? Because, you've probably answered everything and every question, I guess. Then I decided to start by asking, what is one thing that you've never been asked about? What's something you've never had to
Good
tell
question.
media?
Oh my goodness, that's a interesting thing. Maybe something very personal, obviously. Maybe something about my fears in general. Yeah, my fears, if I do fear something.
Do you want to talk about your fears?
Yeah, okay, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Everyone fears something.
Yeah.
I won't say that I live with the fear, and I have gotten better. For example, I have arachnophobia. I have really a phobia with the spiders, but I've gotten better with that since I've been living in Spain and kind of countryside, and there are a lot of crawling creatures coming in all the time, every day. So that's better. Another fear might be the one to wake up without a voice, to really lose my voice.
Yeah. I was thinking about if there's something
Yeah, that would be a nightmare for a vocalist, that's for sure.
related to being an artist and stuff, and kind of that.
But it's not something that I am thinking of or I could think of, but it would be really horrifying.
If we talk about you and being an artist and your history, what is the first band you remember being a fan of?
Oh, I was a Bonnie Tyler fan. Yeah, I went to see her show when I was 12 or 12 in Finland.
Oh.
I took a train from Northern Karelia alone to meet up with my friend in Espoo, and she was performing with her. It was a festival show. But anyway, it was to die for show for me. I really needed to see her. I still remember with her complete white outfit, singing with her incredible voice. I was a fan. I was a huge fan.
How about these days? Could you say you have idols or role models in music industry?
Not really. I mean, I think very highly of my mom, who is not any longer, unfortunately, here, but I think of her as my role model and always will be, in a way, because I only got to understand myself better with the age, obviously, and then I see a lot of her in me.
Yeah.
So in that sense, she's always going to be my role model.
Yeah. So do you take any kind of influence from any bands or artists?
Of course. Absolutely. I listen various styles of music, but music is around my home all the time.
Yeah.
Basically also because of my husband, we work together and he's playing music all the time at home. But when it comes seeking inspiration, I am listening metal when I want to look for riffing guitars or something like really powerful. In Flames, who is playing tonight, is an inspiration. That band has been an inspiration ever since their Alien album.
Okay, so that's interesting. So she mentioned a metal band called In Flames, which I've never heard of, never heard their music either. So are any of you Tarja fans? First of all, did you Tarja fans know that she was influenced or musically inspired by In Flames? And are you guys fans of the band? And would you guys like to see me react to something? Would you like to introduce me to this band? Let me know in the comment section.
Would say not that long ago, but still quite many years ago, but anyway, but I became a fan with that album.
Are you gonna see In Flames today?
I hope so.
Yeah. Do you generally, if we're talking about your life these days and everyday life, you said that music is quite big part of your life. You listen to music. Do you go to concerts or festivals?
I do go whenever I can. I do go. Well, actually, nothing to do with metal, but I go in Barcelona in a couple of days. I leave Finland to Barcelona. We go to see Imagine Dragons.
Oh, yeah.
That's mainly because of my daughter. She's a huge fan. But anyway, I really enjoy. We went to see Falling in Reverse in Madrid a couple of months ago.
Nice.
And I love going, even to opera. I love going going. So whenever, but it's just about the moment and the time and planning.
You have a wide range of everything you go see, and you go with your daughter.
Yeah, we already
Oh,
go together.
That's nice. I go with my mom
amazing.
too.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's a good hobby. That's a good hobby.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. My parents never did anything with me at all when I was younger. So uh, to have that bond through music and rock and roll and or whatever, like she said, Imagine Dragons. I mean, that's something that her daughter's going to remember for the rest of her life, and probably going to share that same experience with her daughter when she has one, when she gets older. So yeah, that's pretty amazing.
That's nice. I go with my mom
amazing.
too.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's a good hobby. That's a good hobby. You're still performing artist. You've been for so long a performing artist. Do you get gifts from your fans?
Oh yeah,
Do
yeah.
you
I do. And recently it's been so that my fans they're very passionate
Oh yeah.
about my music, and they are really super supportive and loving people, really amazing.
Is there something special or weird you've got?
I have a cat, and this ginger cat came to our lives last November, and ever since I've been touring a lot since last November. Every tour since November I've been receiving cat gifts. So a lot of cat gifts. Before that, it was my daughter getting a lot of presents, but I'm also getting lots of it's artworks, it's jewelry, it's good wines.
Oh, that's actually pretty nice.
Really nice. Yeah.
I don't know if Phoebe understood Tarja just now, but I think she approved of the cat gifts. But that must be awesome to be getting wine. How do they take that into the concert unless they're like P.O. boxing it to her or something? I'm not quite sure, but either way.
Is good wines.
Oh, that's actually pretty nice.
Really nice. Yeah.
okay.
But people are taking a lot of time to prepare their gifts.
Also about like touring and performing, is there something special or weird or something that has happened during a show? You must have gone through something.
So many, oh man, that I started to sing into the microphone upside down and the wrong way around, and I am I am shouting bad words to my monitor engineer, and he's like, "What is just switch it off, and you can hear yourself a little bit better, right?"
Yeah.
No, but these kind of things always, and I forget the lyrics and I have broken my clothes, and I have not fitted into my shoes. My feet got swollen during the day, and I have needed to perform barefoot. Now, so many things, and but it's just okay. It's just part of the show and this business, and it's all fine.
Yeah, you must grow into it.
Yeah,
you know that something might happen. You've done.
Real quickly, I remember there's a clip of this on YouTube back in the day when Tarja was still in Nightwish, and I cannot remember which performance, which tour this was, but didn't somebody like rush on the stage and attack Tarja, like in the middle of the performance? I believe I saw that like a while ago, some years ago, and I was just like, wow. And I'm not quite sure what the intent or motive of the attacker was. I don't know if that was an S assault or if that was just some crazy person. Was that like meant to violently hurt her? I'm just not quite sure. I would have to like seek that video out and look at it again and then like read the comments underneath. But if you guys remember that, let me know in the comment section too. That must have been horrible for her, for any artist really, especially a female, when you're just up there to sing and then some dude jumps on the stage and like goes after you. What? Anyways, if you guys remember that, remind me of like the details, the facts, so that I have that fresh and the correct information in my head. But anyways, she's about to get asked another question.
all fine.
Yeah, you must grow into it.
Yeah,
You
yes.
know that something
Yeah.
might happen. You've done a lot of collaborations with different kind of bands. If you could do one with any band or any artist in the world, who or what would that be right now? Is there still someone or some
Of
band
course,
you'd like to?
a girl can dream, right? I would say that there's been an artist ever since I was a little girl, actually. There's been a man, huge artist for me, Peter Gabriel. And he's still one huge artist and inspiration for me still today. So Peter Gabriel,
Peter.
yeah. Wow.
Okay.
I didn't expect
What's your
that.
relationship with touring life these days? You know, when asked artists about this, some say that it's exhausting and it's something you just have to do as an artist, but some say that it grows to be part of your everyday life and stuff. So what's your relationship with touring?
Yeah, I'm touring a lot. That's a fact. So it's very big part of my life being on tour. There've been other artists asking me, how do you do that? Why do you do that much? But I love to be performing. I think that I would become very miserable person if I wouldn't be performing, because I feel like the stage is really my second home. Okay, yes, it's exhausting. All the traveling part, it's shit, because it's really,
Takes all your energy.
and older you get, seriously, girl, I have to say, it's really exhausting. You take one flight, and you already feel that in your body, but you go ever down to South America, Latin America, those tours are heavy.
Yeah.
I recently was there. We counted like 20 flights in 3 weeks or something. It's a long journeys in planes, and the traveling takes the time out of you. But all of, the shows, they keep on going and giving you the energy, the people around, beautiful, loving people, caring people. I have amazing crew, musicians.
Yeah.
Those guys keep me going.
Yeah. So you kind of must love touring
I
anyways.
love it.
Yeah.
Yes,
Gives so much, I guess.
absolutely.
Last question. What is there still to achieve? What are you dreaming or hoping for? Is there some milestones
I always dream. And I keep on dreaming. I write about that, how important it is to keep on dreaming, because it's absolutely vital for anyone to keep on dreaming and fighting for the dreams. And I do have dreams. I really wish to. Well, my next big dream is to wrap up my new album and have it done and pure my soul again with that, and it's go through that kind of therapeutical process again. That is my next dream, that hopefully next year you will get a new album in your hands, and show must go on. I really, yeah.
So we have the next.
Oops, this is the end of it. But so she's referring to 2026. So she's got another album coming out in 2026. So I will definitely be on the lookout for that.
Show must go on. I really, yeah.
So we have the next step.
Yeah.
What to go forward.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. That's a good answer. Thank you so much.
Thank you
for being
having
here.
me.
All right, cool. I can go ahead and take this off now. But so that was a beautiful cover of Angels from Within Temptation that Tarja did. And that was a really great interview that she did. I really they had a good dynamic. Remember when I was saying, like, sometimes there's not so good interviews, but she did a good job interviewing and with the questions, and Tarja even appreciated a couple of the questions, and yeah, that was interesting. So Tarja's first concert was a Bonnie Tyler concert, so very interesting. I would imagine, now she said that she was like 10 or 11 years old, right? Or did she say 11 or 12? But in that range. So I would imagine that would have been like in the early 90s, maybe. I mean, like, she was with Nightwish in 1996, right? So that would have only been like maybe 6 years prior or something like that. How old was Tarja when she first joined Nightwish? I mean, I could look it up on Google and AI and Wikipedia and all that stuff, but needless to say, yeah, looking forward to her next album, and I can imagine, especially as you're getting older, your body's adjusting to different things, and so I can imagine that touring is a little bit different for her now, or for any artist that is, getting a little up there. And by the way, Tadia still looks absolutely gorgeous. So you would never know that she's her age, um, but it's good that she's honest about that. That along with the blessings, there's going to come, some trials and challenges that you're going to have to overcome. And like she said, all the flying and the traveling is exhausting. But like she said, she's got a great band, she's got a great crew, and they support her. So, how amazing. And I still think, I love the section where she was talking about going to concerts with her daughter. I think that was great. And, it's because I was never, my parents never did anything with me when I was younger. So it's always good for me to hear that parents nowadays are doing things with their children and taking them out to concerts and doing this and doing that or whatever. So that's freaking amazing. So thank you so much, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and end this now, this double reaction to Tarja. One song, one interview, and I'm gonna put this up like immediately. And I apologize for the tardiness of this. I've just been really, really busy this past week and over the weekend. So, but until I do like the next Tarja, I will see you guys soon. All right. Have a good one.